Okay. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Excuse me. Thank you for joining me, everybody. My name is Uchoose, and welcome to the Mind of Uchoose, presented by Uchoose Enterprise LLC. I'm your host, Uchoose, like I said before, and this week here has been an interesting one. So I want to start off first by getting some big thank yous out of the way. Not out of the way, but really from my heart. So I want to address them first. I want to say thank you to everybody that went out and supported my book. Yup, Mirroring Energy for Connection. This one right here, this one is the proofread. That's why it has that line over there, the not for resale line. Just want to thank everybody for the support and love that I've been getting. I hope you guys are enjoying this book as much as I enjoy writing it and still reading it daily. This book right here, I've been working on this book for a little while. I'm going to get into story time right now. So I didn't tell anybody about this book, not my family, not my friends, not anybody, that I was working on this book until the day that I put it in to get it published. And then I started reaching out to a few people just to get some opinions, but it was already on its way out at that time. The idea came out, all right, so I don't do resolutions, right? I don't really do New Year resolutions, but the year 2024, that year, I said to myself I was going to make a resolution that year to do a lot more self-work. Self-work as in not looking outside of what's going on around me, but what am I doing to cause what's going on around me or cause me to be in the situation that I was in. So during this self-work, I would hang out with some of my friends and things like that. And one of my homegirls, we was at a art gallery. It was an exhibition, and a lot of people. I didn't know anybody there. It's just me and her and a couple of her friends was there, and like we didn't know anybody outside of the people that we came with. But a lot of strangers was like, coming up to me and talking to me, and sometimes even sharing things that's probably personal, or some people might say it's personal. And she was like, "Yo, how come everywhere we go, people walk up to you and start talking to you like they know you? People, they come up to you and you think you know them like from forever. They tell you personal things about themselves all the time, everywhere we go." And I was like, I don't know. I said, "I got a friendly face," and she was like, "No, bro, you don't got a friendly face. You don't look welcoming." I almost took that to offense, but I didn't, because I know she was having jokes or whatever. But I told her, I was like, from my experience, this always happened to me, y'all. From as long as I can remember, everywhere I went, all of the doors that I walked in, all of the rooms that I walked in, I guess I made people feel comfortable, and I started to like understand. I was like, I feel it's the energy that I'm putting out. The energy that I'm putting out is being reflected, and it's welcoming. I have a welcoming energy, so people gravitate to that, and they feel like, oh, you know what? I could talk to this person. Oh, this person might have some insight on what's going on, and they just feel like sharing with me. And when they share with me, I do give them my honest feedback at the time and tell them what's on my thoughts about whatever it is that they tell me and things like that. I honestly don't remember after I speak to them because I really don't know these people. They're strangers that just feel comfortable coming up to me. So that's what kind of inspired me to really write about the book, because she was like, if you ever wrote a book about how you do that, I think a lot of people will appreciate it. So that's where the idea from the book Mirroring Energy for Connection came up. And I'm just going to read the summary on the back of this book just so y'all could get a little insight of where I was coming from. So, Mirroring Energy for Connection, the art of vibrational harmony. In a world often marked by disconnection and misunderstanding, Mirroring Energy for Connection offers a transformative guide to building authentic, meaningful relationships through the power of vibrational harmony. Drawn from groundbreaking insight, ancient wisdoms, and real-world anecdotes, this book unravels the profound truths that every interaction is an exchange of energy, and that mastering this exchange might change the world and change your life. You know, so yeah, it's I feel it's a quick read. I've read it a few times. I do some of the practices every day. These are things that I do intentionally, and now from like all of the research and things that I did while writing the book, that I also added on and do now more because of the book that I created. So I just want to give a special thanks for all of the love, all of the congratulations. This is the first book of a series. I'm coming out with a few more books with basically the same context, but from a different angle, so that this way I'm giving you a whole 360s on basically how you're mirroring energy and how the self-work, how you taking care of yourself and being aware of yourself is how you can get better results from the people around you, from the interactions that you deal with in your personal life, in your work life, and in any aspect of your life that you feel that's not going the way that you want it to go. So once again, thank you everybody for the love and support. When you finish the book, for those who have purchased it, please leave a review. I want an honest review, whether you like it or not, whether you felt like it talked to you or not, whether you felt like I could have came from this angle better or that angle better. Whatever you feel, honestly, I just want to hear it. So far, it's been good feedback, and I appreciate your honesty, but I want to keep that going, and I want to hear all of your honest opinions. Honestly, seriously, and I thank you again for your support. So go out, check it out. It's on Amazon.com, Mirroring Energy for Connection. There's no books like it out there, so if you go and you put it in the search for Mirroring Energy or Mirroring Energy for Connection, this is going to be the only book that pops up, because I'm unique like that. No, I'm just playing. But no, for real though, it's the truth. So check it out. You know what I'm saying? Thank you again. All right, with that being said, let's get into this week. So this week here, we got a new president. Yes. The president from my last show is no longer in office, and this week now Donald Trump has taken the president's seat again for a second term. Yes. And I'm telling you, watching that inauguration, I was pleasantly pleased. That's the word. That's the way I want to say that. I was pleasantly pleased. Trump, your inauguration speech, it was inspiring. It was uplifting. It gave me the feeling of when Obama went in office. When Obama went in office, it was like, we needed a change from George Bush Jr. America was looking for something that gave us a glimmer of hope that, things is going to go for the better. Now, with that being said, Obama ain't really do nothing for black people. Like, he ain't do nothing for black people. I'm just going to say it like that. Anybody can feel how they want to feel, but I don't feel Obama did anything special for black people that was like, oh, we had a black president and he did this for black people. I can't recall anything that Obama did for black people. I'm not going to blame him. I'm going to say it was Democrats, and it's part of the Democrat movement, and Obama was a Democrat, so I'm not going to blame him. The only thing Obama did for black people was become a black president, the first black president, and I'm grateful for that. But outside of that, you really didn't do anything for us. But what Trump is saying, bringing back God into our country, yes. Making it clear that there's only two genders, yes. Making the money come back to the American people instead of the foreign people. Instead of looking out for all of the immigrants and all of your allies, how about we look out for our country? Look out for the states that's having these disasters. Instead of sending all of this money to everybody else, let's use this money for ourselves and better ourselves so that we can be ready to help our allies. Y'all always talking about, our allies, send help for our allies. But when we are devastated by hurricanes, or when we're devastated by natural disasters, or by any disaster that happens in this country, I don't ever hear none of these allies talking about they're going to be sending America any type of millions or billions or any type of anything. Granted, respect to Mexico for sending their firefighters up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Donald Trump has a little love-hate for Mexico, but and it's not Mexico. I believe it's the criminals from Mexico, but he still has a love-hate for Mexico. But still, in all, the Mexicans, they are good people. The majority of them are good people, and they did step up and send help when they didn't have to. The Canadians didn't send help. You know what I'm saying? The Chinese didn't send help. The Indians didn't send help. No, the only country outside of the United States that sent help was Mexico. So shout out to them for that. But outside of that, we really rarely hear anybody sending us millions or billions of dollars to help fix our infrastructure after we've been devastated. You only hear about America. Oh, we're sending these people money. Oh, we're sending these people money. So I'm glad he's implementing a lot of the things that he actually said and actually started signing off. I mean, I guess the reports was coming in that the first day of the ICE deportations, it was like 300 and something people that already got sent home. Criminals, they said 300 and something criminals that were illegal immigrants here that they already sent back home. So he's being a man of his word, and I'm looking forward to seeing these next 4 years America prosper and American people getting back to a place where we're able to afford living, we're able to afford enjoying life, and we're able to invest in our country so that we and our country could be a better country. So yeah, shout out to that. Now, with that being said, I've been seeing a lot of the trolling happen with these Democrats and not being too happy with some of the things that, are being implemented. Like today, I commented on a post. There was a post saying that, who was it? The dude from Amazon. Was it Amazon? Well, one of them dudes. One of the dudes, they, I guess the rights for LGBT community, he revoked it, or he canceled the rights, like the special rights to equality or whatever it was that they had, and they try to say, oh, he did it for the LGBT community for black people. So I went and I was like, so all of the other races in the LGBT community are good then, since it's only for black people? And they go, no, it's for all LGBT communities. So then I said, then why did they specify black people? Like, if it was for the whole LGBT, why they just didn't say, oh, he removed these rights and equality for the LGBT community? Why it had to be he removed the LGBT for the black LGBT? Like, they want to make it a race thing. And what I realized, and I spoke to a lot of people on this, is that that's what the Democrats did. They're part of this race war. They're part of the reason that the people that mostly are voting Republican feel that now they can be more outspoken and out loud with their racism. It's because the Democrats have created this race barrier to say, oh no, Democrats is for racial equality and Republicans are not. No, that's not the case here. Yes, I'm pretty sure there's racist Democrats just like there's racist Republicans. And I'm pretty sure there's not racist Republicans just like there's not racist Democrats. I honestly feel that those two, the parties themselves are not race segregated. It's more of their ideals and the way that they look at things. So I just wanted to say that, they got to stop trolling that, and us as black people need to stop falling into that trap as well. Stop letting them use our sensitivity for racism, what's going on in this, what went on and is going on in this country, to fool us to their agenda. And let's start being smart about it, because yes, we understand. If you really want to be honest, it hasn't been 100 years since slavery has been abolished. So like slavery being illegal is still fairly new in this country. So yes, we're still playing catch up. Yes, we're still haven't been reprimanded for anything that went on in this country from less than 100 years ago and beyond. But still in all, it is different now, and slavery is illegal now, and people can't get arrested for racism if they act on it as a hate crime and things like that. So it is a change, and we have to try and embrace it and try to push it forward so that this way we can eventually grow out of it, because soon enough, as much as we're mixing race, soon enough we're all going to be the same race, which is the human race, because that's what we are. We're all the same race. We're all the human race. But people use segregation to push their agenda, and us as black people need to stop letting them use that sensitivity with racism to get us to fold into their agenda, because every time you think about it, I can't remember Democrats doing anything that made me feel like they were for black people. I honestly can't. I haven't seen anything that I could look back since I've been alive that I could look back and be like, yo, nah, those Democrats, they did that for black people. Not in my time. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen it. With that being said, too, it looks like Mayor Adams from New York City is no longer Democrat. My boy turned Republican. Hey, look, I'm Republican too, so I ain't gonna knock you, bro. But I mean, you're literally like a representative of your party, so I don't know. It's kind of wishy-washy with this dude. But I mean, hey, do what you gotta do, bro. You know what I'm saying? You want to be Republican now? You was at the inauguration. People were mad at you because it was Martin Luther King Day, and people wanted to make it a thing. Oh, no, don't watch the inauguration because it's MLK Day. No, if you heard what MLK's speech was about, then you should have watched the inauguration, because that's what MLK would have wanted. MLK would have wanted all of us to go ahead and support this change and support this movement, because it's what it is. This is what's happening here. You could cry about it, you could pout about it, but that's not going to change the actual situation that, yes, this guy is our president now, and we're going to have to live with that. We're going to have to accept it, and we're going to have to make the best out of it. So to turn it into anything else or try to diminish what it is you not truly being an American patriot, and you truly not being for your country. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about that. Let's go into the subway spikes. Now, when they mentioned this, I said it, like, this is the most silly thing, and they're not going to know it's a real problem until somebody get their head bust or something dangerous happens on that spikes. Not because somebody's jumping it, that's because it's New York City and it gets active and it gets crazy. You know what I'm saying? So when that happens, they're going to realize those spikes are more dangerous than helping. And they're not stopping anything. People are actually using the spikes to help jump over the turnstile. Like, you actually gave them help. You know what I'm saying? And then if they not even touching the spikes, they're either going under or stepping over. So you still ain't stopping nothing. Like, I think y'all got it twisted. Like, if I'm not going to help y'all out, y'all got to pay me to help y'all out. I got the right idea if y'all really want to force people to pay their fare. But I ain't going to help y'all out unless y'all, hit me up. Reach out to me to the DM or something like that. And maybe I'll help y'all out if y'all really serious. Outside of that, nah. I also saw they said, because of, what was it? It was something that New York had got that, it was about $1 billion extra. Oh my goodness. I'm drawing a blank. I should have wrote it down. Anyway, I'll get back to that. Probably next week I'll bring that up. And talk about it, but it's basically saying that if we was getting so much money in taxes, which was a couple $1 billion, then why did they even come up with the congestion prices? So what's going on with all of that extra cash that is coming into our city that it's disappearing, I guess, or it's going into their office or going into their family trips and vacations or something like that. I don't know, going into whatever policies they maxing out and you know, keeping it in their own pockets and investing in themselves. I have no idea what they really doing with the money, but I still feel congestion pricing. If you're gonna do that at a time where congestion pricing matters. You know, do it at the time where, like I said, you want to do it from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. But after that, it should be off. After that, it shouldn't be lowered. It shouldn't be less. It should be, all right, congestion pricing is off now. You know what I'm saying? It's after hours. It's after working hours. The only people who want to be out there is for entertainment purposes and for tourist purposes, which will still draw people to the city, which will still draw people to the nightlife, and which still bring in a different type of income. What you're doing now, you're not forcing people to take the trains. Nobody wants to take the trains at night. The MTA at night sucks. Like, no, seriously. You wait actually longer for these trains. It's not like you have trains coming every 5 minutes at every stop. It's not like, oh, the longest amount of time you're going to wait on the train platform is 5 minutes and the train will be there. If that was the case, people would probably take the train more because it wouldn't be as crowded. You would actually be able to get a seat. And if it is crowded, you don't mind waiting 5 more minutes to get on the next train. So, like I said, you guys are not running that system like that. So if you're not running that system like that where it's truly convenient and truly working out for New Yorkers, like I said, let people drive in after hours. Let people drive in and don't charge them to drive in outside of what they already got to go in there and pay. Because who wants to go out now, especially with the economy being the way it is, and we're waiting for the change, but it hasn't changed yet. So who wants to go out now and then you gotta spend on this, spend on that, spend on things that we ain't even get to the place yet. We don't even know if we like where we going yet. You know what I'm saying? But we already spending before we get there. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody's gonna be happy about that. So y'all gotta get that in order. Figure that part out, because from what I'm hearing, ain't nobody going out there no more. So I know that has to mean revenue is going to be down. The businesses that was probably, relying on that type of traffic and relying on those people, I'm pretty sure their numbers is going down. I don't know if the trains is making more money. I don't know. I know the trains are even more crowded out here, but that's not positive. Who wants to be now? You got a bunch of people on the crowded train that was already crowded. People got to wait for the next train, or people got to get up extra early now to go stand on the platform because the platform is overcrowded or the trains are overcrowded, and they not sure if they might get on the first train that they need or the second train that they need to get to work on time. People are fighting to get in the trains, or people are holding up the trains because they can't fit and they don't want to not fit. You know what I'm saying? They want to make room. They want to squeeze their way in. This is not working out. You guys got to come up with a better plan. And like I said, if you really want people to really pay your fares, the spikes ain't it, but I can tell you exactly what you need to do if you really want to stop the people from not paying their fares and have to force anybody who's actually getting on the train to actually pay their fare. I got the idea for you guys. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. I wanted to also, last week I didn't bring up movie time and shows and things like that I wanted to discuss that I honestly feel is awesome. So I'm gonna definitely do that this week. So I'm gonna say Castlevania Nocturne. I don't know if you guys watch anime, but Castlevania Nocturne, you should start from Castlevania first. I'm going to be honest with you, the season 1 of Castlevania is kind of slow. Yeah, it's slow. It takes a little while to build up because they're doing character building and help world building and things like that, and it takes a little while for it to get going. But once season one is over and you get into season two, then it really picks up, and then it's a snowball rolling downhill. That show is really, really, really good. Another show that I watch is based on a true story. Now, that's the name of the show. The name of the show is based on a true story. I'm not sure if it's a comedy or drama. Not sure where the genre is that they have on it, but it is actually a really good show. It's 2 seasons out, and I just finished watching season 2. I binged it, and I enjoyed it just as much as season 1. Very, very good. I did see Den of Thieves 2. Not gonna lie, I gotta watch that again. I tried to watch it twice already. I gotta watch it again. I'm not throwing no shade. Den of Thieves 1 was awesome. I don't know if Den of Thieves 2 had that same effect. It didn't keep me as engaged as Den of Thieves 1 did, but I'm gonna watch it again. I don't want to give any real rating on that, but it didn't grab me yet. What else? I see that they're coming out with season 2 of The Agent. Now I don't know if you guys watched that show, The Agent. That was an actually good espionage series. Like there's a few of them. Night Agent is also good, but The Recruit. I mean, not The Agent. I'm sorry about that. The Recruit. Yeah, they're coming out with season 2 of The Recruit. That was a actually very, very good espionage series. The season 1 ender was a real cliffhanger. We can't wait for season 2. I like that twist of the plot. I like the way they did that. The storytelling, everything about that series is really enjoyable. The Citadel. The Citadel created their own little espionage world. And I believe they're on either their 3rd or their 4th spinoff with Citadel Honey Bunny, Honey and Bunny or something like that. Yes. The Citadel, all of their series, Citadel Diane, the initial Citadel, all of it has been extremely amazing work. Check those out if you're into like espionage shows and things like that. Let's see what other shows that I can give y'all. Oh, The War of Rohirrim. It's a cartoon based in the Lord of the Rings world. Very, very good. Oh, that was such a good movie. A story that, like they said in the beginning, it's not a story that would be told, so you gotta watch it. It's not anything that has to do outside really of the Two Towers. It was kind of more based on that town with Rohan and how Helm's Deep got its name, but it was a very, very good, very, very good movie. They got this series called Creatures Commando or Commando Creatures. Excuse me if I'm messing up these names. I apologize. But Creature Commandos or Commando Creatures. That series was good. Now, not gonna lie, I'm a Marvel guy. Like there's certain DC shows like the Penguin, that's an awesome show. That was an amazing show. It's DC. The Peacemaker, and the Suicide Squad Part 1 and 2 was actually good DC movies. I did enjoy The Man of Steel. That was actually a good way to bring in Superman. They redoing Superman again. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if it's the money. I'm not sure if it's the contract. But I honestly feel since outside of Smallville and since Christopher Reeves, the Man of Steel Superman. I think that's the same guy who plays Witcher. Henry Cavill. I'm bad with names too, y'all. Please forgive me. But yeah. I honestly feel he should be Superman. I don't think he's gonna do better than that. All the other Supermans on the series, I'm sorry, they just didn't cut it. Sorry, Clark, you didn't cut it. The Smallville dude, he did a good job. Being young Superman on Earth and things like that. But yeah, this dude for the movie. They needed to figure out a way to make that work. Trying to restart to tell this whole new Superman story, no, cut it out. Batman, we understand Christian Bale didn't want to do it anymore. He was actually a good Batman. So for me, if I want to say in order of the Batmans, I'm going to say Michael Keaton and Christian Bale, they're number one. I'm giving them a tie for number one because they truly were the best Batmans. Their attitude as Batman and Bruce Wayne, because, Batman is Bruce Wayne. Their attitude as both of them, they were really, really good Batmans. After that, I'm going to say Ben Affleck. After that, I'm going to say George Clooney. And lastly, our current Batman, I'm sorry. I know it was just one movie. I tried to watch that movie a few times, and every time I watch that movie, the only highlight of that movie, to be honest, is Catwoman. And it's not because, maybe it is. I'm a little biased because I kind of like her as an actress, but no, she really saved that movie for y'all. Outside of that, the Riddler was trash in that movie. That was the most horrible Riddler that I've ever seen. I'm not sure when y'all was there in the reading room and y'all was talking about your Riddler. I don't know what made y'all say, yes, okay, that's how we want to bring the Riddler out. That was a horrible display of the Riddler. Emo Batman, emo Bruce Wayne? Yo. Come on now. Bruce Wayne is billionaire playboy. That's his alter ego. Batman, Dark Knight. He's brutal. He's the vigilante. He's an angry person. Bruce Wayne, nothing bothers that guy. That's how Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne is about money and living a lavish lifestyle. He is not emo. This was the most emo Bruce Wayne that we've ever seen, and to be honest, if you're a true Batman fan, that's trash. That was a trash Bruce Wayne. Yes, we know his parents died. All of the Bruce Wayne's parents died. Billionaire playboy. He got the keys to the kingdom, and he's not folding. That's how we like Bruce Wayne. That's how Bruce Wayne is supposed to come out. That's what we expect from Bruce Wayne. Not this, I don't know what this Bruce Wayne was. He was depressing. It was that was the saddest Bruce Wayne I ever saw, yo. What it do, family? Yeah, that Batman movie was so trash. I'm sorry. I tried to watch it a few times. And it was a good segue for the Penguin. I'm glad he had the spinoff because his series was awesome. For real. The Penguin series, if you haven't seen it yet, go out and see that. That was really, really good work. I hope they're bringing it back for season 2. We're all excited to see what's going on. That was really, really good work. Who else? And that's really it for DC. They don't really have too much. The Watchmen movie was good, but it kind of went left. It did. It kind of went left. And they have the cartoon, but it looks like the cartoon is based off of the movie. I'm not really sure what that cartoon was about, but I didn't finish it, or did I? I'm not even sure. But that's what I'm trying to say. It really didn't hold my interest or grab my interest. So, Marvel has been winning. I'm sorry. Marvel, we need y'all to bring back the Eternals. yes, we need to finish. We need to get another side of that. The Eternals was fire. Um, we're looking forward to Captain America with the Red Hulk, and that's gonna be awesome. We're looking forward to Marvel. All of y'all stuff, bring it back. She-Hulk too. Even though I know y'all hear a lot of bad things about She-Hulk and all of that, I honestly enjoyed She-Hulk. I think the last couple episodes y'all kind of lost what y'all was going with it. I'm not sure if y'all knew how to create the proper cliffhanger. I'm not sure if that was AI because I think that was around the time that the writers was on strike, and I'm not sure if that was just lazy work by you guys. And that's why a lot of people wasn't too happy with the way it ended. But we did like She-Hulk. I ain't gonna lie, She-Hulk is dumb attractive. No, for real, She-Hulk was dumb attractive. And bring that series back. Agatha was awesome. Agatha really enjoyed that. That was really good. The Doctor Strange, Thor. I guess since Iron Man passed, I'm not sure where y'all going with that. According to the movie, he had a daughter, but I always thought Tony Stark had a son. But it's whatever it is. You writers, y'all figure that part out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely Iron Man. Iron Man is a fan favorite, so don't ruin that. I know y'all coming out with Ironheart. That was the girl who was actually in the last Black Panther. And she was creating her own armor, and then with the help of Suri, mastered her Ironheart armor. So I know y'all coming out with that. We're looking forward to that. Let's see. Oh yes, the movie with the most gangster zombies. No, seriously. Okay. Now, when it comes to zombies, there's certain zombies that just are not believable. I'm sorry. I know you Walking Dead fans don't want to hear this, but the Walking Dead zombies are trash. Every time I watch those shows, I'm like, I don't care how many zombies they are. How these zombies took over the world? Like, I can't see those zombies taking over the world. I'm sorry, those zombies is just too soft. They're the softest zombies out here. All those zombies that walk like they hungry. Those ain't the zombies. I'm sorry. But 28 Days Later. I don't know if y'all ever seen that. There's two movies. There's 28 Days Later. There's 28 Weeks Later. And I think they're coming out, as I believe I've read somewhere that they're coming out with 28 Years Later. Now listen to me. Those zombies? Those zombies I do not want to run into. Those are the zombies that you don't want to run. Those are the zombies that's going to take over the world if zombies ever come around. Because, those zombies ain't playing. Those zombies are mobbing, and if you ain't one of them, they coming to get you. You gotta be like them if you want to. You gotta be a zombie too if you trying to mess around. Cause if you're not a zombie, they coming for you, and they ain't playing. They narrow sighted zombies. They coming to get you. Yeah, you don't want those zombies. Those zombies were like the World Z zombies. That movie with Brad Pitt, World Z. Yeah, those zombies. Yeah. Those zombies, they got the energy to get you. You got to be real marathon track Usain Bolt runner to get away from those zombies. You know what I'm saying? And they mobbing, so yeah. No. Yeah, those type of zombies, we don't want to run into those zombies. They're a problem. So we're looking out for that movie 28 Years Later. Moana 2 was a really, really good movie. Yes, I watch all of these movies. I watch all of them. I don't discriminate. I'm not gonna lie. I have a problem with a lot of these subtitle movies. It's difficult for me to watch their lips go like this and they saying something completely different. It's difficult for me to listen to the audio, but the words that's coming on the subtitles are not matching. I'm sorry, y'all got to figure that out. But I don't enjoy those movies, and honestly, they don't really get my views. I'll start it, and then I'm telling you, I get frustrated, and I turn it off and stop paying attention to what's going on. So y'all got to do better with that. If y'all going to have them saying things, make sure the words at the bottom are at least matching, because I do watch almost all of my content with the captioning, with the closed caption. I watch almost all of my content with closed captioning. One, I'm a writer and a reader. So even when I'm watching the screen, if I'm not in the theaters, I am going to be reading. I'm going to be reading what you're saying while I'm watching it. So I can do that. But if the words on the bottom is not matching the audio, I get frustrated. If the words on the bottom is coming out either too late or too early from the audio that's being said, I get frustrated because it's not matching what I'm seeing, and you lose me. So yeah, work on that. Let's see. I know I'm forgetting some shows. I know I'm doing this segment a little long because, like I said last week, I completely forgot, and I didn't want to leave anything out. I could give y'all some suggestions on good shows that I'm not sure y'all watch. Archer, that's a series that's finished. Archer is another cartoon espionage, but it's definitely more comedy than action, and it is hilarious. It's not for kids. It is definitely hilarious. Supernatural, that's another series that's finished about these brothers. It started off, I believe, it started off as a horror series. I'm sure that's where they was going with it. And then I guess because it became such a fan-loved series that they took that to a next level. And yeah, they did that, and they did a great job with that all the way through to the end. I was sad to see that series end, but it did end, and it's very good. Catch that. Gosh, there's so much. Curb Your Enthusiasm is hilarious. I love that show. That is hilarious. Yeah, the new season was hilarious. They're doing a good job with that. Oh, the Black Lady Sketch Show. Yes, y'all girls keep doing y'all thing. Please do not stop that show. That show is hilarious. What up? I'm 3. Oh my gosh, that girl cracks me up. What up? I'm 3. Oh man, yes. Please keep that show going. Don't give up on that show. Keep y'all the not girl. You're not gonna do this, or you're not gonna do that. You're not. Yeah. Dang, I forgot her name, but that show is hilarious. Black Lady Sketch Show. South Central. Oh my God, is South Central or South Side? It might be South Side. It's a show based in Chicago. It's a comedy show. Incredibly hilarious. No, seriously funny. You don't hear too much people talking about how funny that show is. So that's why I'm mentioning it here, so you guys can hear about it and check it out. Funny show. Let's see. What else am I missing? Like I said, I'm doing this unscripted, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing it unscripted because, one, I want y'all to see the growth. I want y'all to grow with me. I want y'all to come back to these shows right here. Come back to these episodes and see, you could see he was a novice in doing this. You could see he was a beginner from where I will be when y'all really get to know me. I do these shows. And I'm streaming it live, but to be honest, I'm really just streaming live, me recording my podcast. And that's what this is. So when you join, it's good. If you don't join, I want you to listen, like, and subscribe. I do put these streaming up on YouTube, Mind of Uchoose. So check that out if you want to catch up on any of the shows and see it. I'm waiting until show 5 before I actually put my podcast to the public. I have to edit edited and things like that before I put it out there and things like that. So I've been editing the shows and getting the audio proper and everything like that. But yes, this is a live forum. You can join. It's Thursdays at 11 p.m. Eastern. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. If there's anything you feel that I should touch or I didn't touch, is there anything you want to address? Like I told somebody on this platform today, this is my account. I didn't steal this account from anybody. My name, Uchoose. Oh, before I go, let's do that. Let me give y'all a story time about how I got my name, Uchoose. You know, and I didn't get paid to say this, so this is not me sponsoring or trying to give credit to any type of company or anything like that. This is true story, really how it happened. So a lot of you probably don't know. I'm not sure your age or things like that, but when PlayStation 2 came out, it was the beginning of online gaming systems. It was the beginning of I'll be able to be in my house, you could be in your house, and we could play the same game with each other. That was the start of it. And I got PlayStation 2 the day it released in America because I was a fan of gaming consoles and things like that. I had PlayStation 1. I had almost all of them. I think the only one that I didn't own was Neo Geo and ColecoVision. Those are the only systems that I didn't own. I played on them, but I didn't own a Neo Geo system and I didn't own a ColecoVision. I had Atari and Nintendo, Genesis, Dreamcast, Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, Sega CD, PlayStation 1, Xbox. The first Xbox I had. After that, it was just like, no. PlayStation is where it was at. But yeah, I got PlayStation 2. And the day I got it, I was trying to set up my account. And I said to myself, I want to set up my username with no numbers, just the word, right? So I used all kinds of names. I used the name people mostly know me as. I used everything outside of my government name. I was making up names and I could not get to screen 2. Now, mind you, this is almost 2 hours that I'm doing this. And I'm frustrated. It doesn't matter what I come up with. It seems like I had to add a number for it to go to screen 2. I wasn't trying anything that had a number, so I was really vigilant and stubborn on not adding a number. So I got frustrated to the point where I said, you know what? You choose. And typed in not Y-O-U choose, just the letter U and the word choose, together. Not no hyphen, no underscore. Like I said, I didn't want to put any other characters outside of letters in this name. So I said, you choose. And it went to the second screen. Now, mind you, like I said, this is over 2 hours. I've been trying to get to the next screen. It was not letting me go to the next screen. And when I put in you choose and hit that button, and it really went to the next screen, I almost hit the back button. That's to tell you how much I did not like this name. I couldn't believe it. I was so tight that actually worked. Like, it was almost like, a slap in the face. It was like, no, we're not going to give you your names. We're not going to give you any names. But you choose? Yeah, we like that one for you. Because we're choosing you choose. And, yeah, that's what it felt like. Now, I really want to press back. I was so close to pressing that back button. But my mind was like, yo, if you press that back button, it might be another 2 hours. And you really want to get to this next screen. You know what I'm saying? Call of Duty was out at that time. I think it was Call of Duty Modern Warfare, if I remember correctly. I can't recall what game it was, but I believe it was Call of Duty, and I was really eager to actually play it. So I said to myself, I was like, you know what? I'll keep the name right now and go forward, and later on I could always change it. And I went through, and continued on and got on the PlayStation. But that's how the name Uchoose started, and that's how I ended up with that name. But to be honest, when I first got it, I didn't like it, and even like when I was gaming, people would mess it up. Uchu, they didn't know how to say it, like, because it's one word. But yeah, Uchoose. That's how I got the name Uchoose. So I didn't steal this account or steal this name from anybody. It was blessed to me and ordained to me when PlayStation 2 came out. I believe that's somewhere between, I want to say 1999 and 2001, somewhere around that time. I don't remember the exact year, but I do remember the exact situation, how I got the name, and that's where it came from. So that's story time on that. And with that being said, I'm going to say good night to everybody, or good day to everybody, or see you later, everybody. Once again, thank you for ordering my book. I want to say, for the people, I'm going to do this little special for you guys, right? So, for the people who already ordered my book, and the people who will order my book before Saturday, January 25th, 11:59 p.m. Eastern. All you people who've ordered the book, whether it's the ebook or the physical copy, come to my DMs. Send me a picture of your confirmation and your confirmation purchase, your confirmation purchase. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you an autographed copy, personalized to you, from me within the next month, because I'm not going to send it out Saturday, so you think you're expecting it next week. But within the next month, I will be sending you an autographed, personalized copy of the same book, so that this way you can read your book, you can carry your book, but you can save the autographed copy wherever you want. And who knows, somewhere in the future, it might actually be worth something. But definitely, I will send all of you an autographed copy of my book, because of your support, your blind support, and trust in the work that I put out there. And I'm really honored, and I'm really humbled, and really appreciate it. So thanks again. Please like and subscribe. I know that's what I gotta do with these things. I'm new to this, so I know I gotta say these things. But yes, like and subscribe, leave comments, and I'll see you again next week if I'm here, God willing. So you guys take care. Have a good night. Love, light, and peace, you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.